Now, guys, you're probably wondering how my diet works, okay? So people wonder, obviously, I'm very fit, I'm gorgeous, I look amazing, right? And you're probably wondering, how do I look so good? How do I stay so thin and fit and gorgeous, right? Maybe some people aren't wondering, but I mean, I'm very good looking and one of the best looking people in the world. So I'm going to tell you guys. No, 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 no. All right, guys. So the best way I diet. This is how I diet, okay? So it's counting calories and exercise, all right? The exercise I do is some walking, some running, and some weights. And I do variation of those things. Sometimes I don't do one of those things that week, or I don't do any of those things, or whatever. Well, I mean, like I'll minimally do the walking, but I will do weights and running on time, occasionally, right? But in general, I just will do the walking, right? So I'm doing the walking. I'm going to do the walking, right? I'm going to do the walking, and so for me, walking is fun. I like walking, and I do a lot of walking, right? Like I do like 4 or 5 hours worth of walking, right? So if I'm doing 4 or 5 hours worth of walking, that's a lot of walking, right? And then I'll count my calories, right? So I'm counting my calories. So some days I don't count them very much, and I eat whatever I want, right? There are times where I eat a lot of food. I do eat a lot of food sometimes, which is why I might be bigger one day or whatever. But I do eat a lot of food sometimes. I do have a lot of food. I do eat a lot sometimes, right? I do eat a lot. So, in general, you're not going to see me, um, you're not going to see me stuff my face too much, but I mean, for the most part, I'm counting my calories. So recently, as you can tell, I'm losing more weight. I'm losing more weight, and so when I'm losing more weight, I'm basically counting my calories, right? So I might have a meal here, I might have a meal here or there, but it's not very much, right? I usually don't have that many meals. I don't have that much food, right? So I'm basically eating like um, I would say I'm having, oh, I might have like a TV dinner or something with rice or with vegetables or pasta. And then I'll have, uh, like a snack of some kind, right? A snack of some kind, but I mean, there are times I do eat a lot more, right? But the thing is, I allow myself to eat anything, right? Like, I'll have ice cream on occasion, I'll have chips on occasion, very rarely, but I'll have chips on occasion. I'll have chips on occasion. I'll have food, like lots of food on occasion. Sometimes I have pizza. Sometimes I have a sub. I have a lot of food sometimes, right? I do have a lot of food, but in general, I'm not usually eating that much, right? So I'm trying not to eat too much, right? But some days I really have barely anything. I might have one snack throughout the whole day, right? So fasting can be a good way to lose weight. It is good to lose weight by fasting. You can fast by losing weight, right? You fast, right? Sometimes I'll eat like I don't know. Sometimes I'll have like a big thing of chips or an ice cream cone or something, right? So I do vary it up, right? I try to eat very little days that I want to lose weight and be really gorgeous, and then days that I want to be, where I don't mind, or I'm just like trying to just do whatever. I eat a lot, right? So I try to eat, like right now, obviously you can tell I'm eating less, right? And I'm looking much better. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Some people like people that are chubbier, some people don't. Not everybody thinks that thin is in, right? So, you might be like, well, you're gorgeous, you look great, but not everybody thinks thin is in, right? So, whatever, right? So, in general, I think it's very important to, diet as much as you can if you want, and diet as much as you can if you want, and if you want to exercise a lot, good on you, right? Now it's really important to exercise a lot, right? It's very important to exercise a lot. Look, if you're walking, yeah, of course a lot, right? But I mean, if you're running or doing, weights, then you don't have to eat that much, or you don't have to exercise that much, right? But I mean, well, you don't have to spend as much time in the gym, right? If you're doing heavy weights and you're doing a lot of running, then you don't need to spend as much time in the gym because you're doing hardcore workouts, right? So anyway, totally enjoyed the show, guys. That's what I do. Okay, that's how I stay really fit and thin. And not everybody agrees with my method of dieting and exercise. Maybe they feel like they have to eat healthier. I eat healthy. I do eat very healthy, but like I'll have like TV dinners, right? So people might think, well, that's not healthy, right? You should have grilled chicken and veggies, right? But for me, I think if I'm eating healthy, like if I'm eating healthy food, I don't find it's necessarily that bad. I don't find it's necessarily that bad to, eat. I don't find. Sorry, guys, my neighbors are really torturing me right now. I know you can't really see it, but this is because my neighbors are torturing me. That they're literally banging the room or whatever when they want to, and they're really. This is really bothering me, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So they're really bothering me. They're harassing me like crazy. Anyway, so yeah. So that's what I do for diet and exercise. Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I can't stand my neighbors doing this, but whatever. So I'm dieting and exercising, and that's how I do it. Okay, thank you guys. Bye now. Thank you guys.